The Teacher from the Black Lagoon by Mike Fowler. My name is Blue. Today is May 18th. Pictures Jared Lee. Um, 1989, New York. It's the first day of school. I wonder who my teacher is. I hear Mr. Smith has dandruff and warts. And Mrs. Jones has a whip and a wig. Oh dear. But Mrs. Green is supposed to be a real monster. Oh my. I have her. Mrs. Green, room 109. What a bummer. I sit at a desk. I fold my hands. I close my eyes. I'm too young to die. Suddenly, a shadow covers the door. It opens. Oh dear. It slithers. In slithers Mrs. Green. She's really green. She has a tail. She scratches her name on the blackboard with her claws. Freddie Jones throws a spitball. She curls her lip and breathes fire at him. Freddie's gone. There is just a little pile of ashes on his desk. Bye, Freddie. Shouldn't have done that. Don't be like Freddie. Talk about bad breath, giggles Eric Porter. She slithers over and screws his head and puts it on the globe stand. And she smiles happily. Don't be like Eric or Freddie. I bet she gives homework the first day of school. Your homework for today, grins Mrs. Green, smoke rising from her nostrils, is pages 1 to 200 in your math book. All the fraction problems. We've never had fractions, shouts Derek Bloom. Come up here. She beckons with her claw. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Derek stands by her desk. This is a whole boy. She smirks. Oh my God. She's demonstrating fractions. She takes a big bite. This is half a boy. Now you've had fractions. What a teacher that is. She could have used a cupcake to demonstrate that, or pie, or pizza, but no. Doris Foodle cracks her gum. Mrs. Green swallows her in one gulp. Oh dear. No chewing in class, she smiles. By Doris Poodle. Wow, this teacher's gonna get really fat really fast. Mr. Bender, the principal, sticks his head in. Keep up the good work, he nods and closes the door. I wish I could get sent to the principal's office. Let's call the roll, cackles Mrs. Green. Freddie Jones is absent. Derek Bloom is half here. Eric Porter is here and there. Doris Poodle is digesting. Well, at least you got a roll call. What about spelling, shouts Randy Potts. Spelling can be fun, beams Mrs. Green, wiggling her fingers at him. It's better not to ask any questions in the class. I would have gathered that by now, but no. Abracadabra kazam. That's tough to spell, says Randy. Suddenly there's a flash of light, a puff of smoke, and Randy's a frog. And she's gonna say, now you had your spelling lesson. Penny Weaver raises her hand. Can I go to the nurse? She whines. What's wrong? Asks Mrs. Green. I have a huge headache, says Penny. Mrs. Green wiggles her fingers. There's another flash of light, and Penny's head is the size of a pin. Better? Asks Mrs. Green. Now, it's nap time. Everybody who still has one, put your head on your desk. So if you have a head, put it on your desk. If you don't, then don't. I hope I make it to recess. Sweet dreams, she cackles as I close my eyes. Suddenly the bell rings. I wake up. There's a pretty woman writing her name on the blackboard. Ring. She has real skin and no tail. I'm Mrs. Green, your teacher, she smiles. Yeah, okay. Sure you are. I jump out of my chair, run up and hug her. Well, thank you, she says. I'm glad to be here. Not as glad as I am. Okay. So that was that. So my page is facebook.com/yosalplay. YOSALLPLAY. If you're a student, you must be careful in your class. That is the lesson to be learned. And don't act all crazy and go berserk on your classmates and your teachers and all that in general. So, if you can do that, then you can survive, I think. And if you can't, then you won't. Is the lesson. Alrighty, so you are going to classes or whatnot, even in your everyday lives and jobs or whatever you've got going on, activities. It's always good to be careful and watch your behavior with people in general and get along and watch what you say, how you act, be respectful, and not to hurt anyone's feelings. Sometimes it can be challenging, but you have to try your best and and be careful and cautious. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye. It is also an important thing not to judge a book by its cover. So if you see people here and there, it is best to get to know them well before you go ahead and judge them. This is of ultimate importance because it controls or determines how you act with people and how you treat people, how you talk with people. And if you don't know them very well, then you cannot act in the way you're supposed to. So take your time and get to know people. Don't prejudge, etc.